Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I'm Sandman99.
And welcome back to Madden NFL 12. The Suffering Edition. The bad Madden.
Yeah, the dive play simulator.
Yeah, Dive Play Simulator, there we go.
Yeah, so our
we should just change the whole name of the series.
Our opponent this week is the Houston Texans, who are 3-0, just like us.
Well, okay then. We will play this game.
I'm going to sneeze.
Oh my, that was loud enough I'd even picked up on my mic a little. There, I got the mute in on that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I'll do today. I'm very ill.
I think all you gotta do is play man under 2.
Yeah, I think I'll play man under 2. And what's the offensive game plan for today?
Well, I think we're going to focus a little more on the ground game again, especially after all this passing we've been doing in our Madden 04 Christmas series.
Yeah. But are you at least going to try and get back up to 0 yards passing, or are you going to see if you can finish the season with negative passing yards?
Uh-huh. We'll be the first quarterback in NFL history to finish with negative passing yards.
And start 16 games.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. That's right, folks. Right now, as of right now, with our team here in Madden 12, we have -9 net passing yardage.
Yeah, I went to pass once and I got sacked and we just never did it again.
Yep. That just left a bad taste in your mouth and you just didn't want to do it anymore.
That's right. The coach saw that result of that play and he's like, okay, we're not doing that anymore. The forward pass invention was a mistake.
Yep. We're going back to the 1920s. I'm surprised he doesn't make us all wear leather helmets, too.
Yeah. Well, I think they have to wear the other new kind of helmets anyways, because they got to have something for the face mask to attach to, because there were a lot of injuries historically on special teams in terms of blocking punts and kicks, where people got permanently disfigured from blocking punts and kicks.
With their face?
Yeah.
You're supposed to use your hands or your arms or something, though.
I know, but sometimes you don't get it up properly in time, right?
Lots of pageantry, lots of glitz and flash here, but, very little in the way of substance, I don't think.
Yeah, really.
The roof is open, and it's a magically mild day here at Reliance Stadium in Houston, Texas. Gus Johnson, along with Chris.
I like how they call 78 a mild day.
We got 7-mile-per-hour wind there, too. So which way are we going to defend?
This way.
You're just going to take a wild guess and see if we get the...
No, I think I've got it figured out now.
What does the traveling team have to do? Well, Gus, there's no question that not only
but yeah, I don't know. I think that I don't remember what I was saying now.
So was pink gloves a thing back in 2011 or what?
I don't know, maybe it's like breast cancer week in Texas.
Oh.
Or maybe pink gloves really were a thing.
That raw emotion to overcome what the crowd is giving you on the other side.
All right, Chris, and with that in mind, time to get this one going. We are ready for the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't remember if we kick off left in this one. I think we do.
Yeah.
Oop, I just ran out of bounds by accident, and we're having that right stick issue here. Damn it, I am not switching players, it's just switching players on me. Stop that right stick.
Was there for the stop. That brings out the 8th-year man out of Virginia, quarterback Matt Schaub.
Totally went to sprint with the O button, or with the, with the O button. And I totally went to, ended up switching players once there, but then I took it off and started trying to sprint with the right trigger, and nope. For some reason, sometimes it just wants to switch players on you. I'm not sure what the logic is. There's this thing in the options called, like, defensive assistance.
Yeah.
And I turned it off, right? But I think it still applies on special teams anyways, and it's very annoying. Makes special teams coverage really difficult.
What is it supposed to do?
I don't know, it's supposed to basically play the game for you, basically, by the looks of it.
strength, speed, hand-eye coordination, and just the competitive.
Yeah, we're wearing pink gloves too, so it must be like breast cancer week or something.
Yeah, that's why I said, was pink gloves a thing back in it then, or
Might have been.
because everybody's all wearing pink gloves?
Yeah, I bet you it's probably like breast cancer week or something.
Exceptional strong safety, the Tasmanian Devil Troy Polamalu out of USC.
Yeah, I don't know what more you can say about Troy Polamalu that hasn't been said.
I don't even know when that
He's
week
just
is.
One of the best, and maybe one of the best ever, and he's probably taken it for the Hall of Fame. I know that is high praise, but when you watch him play, he can just do so much, and his instincts seem to always take him to the ball.
Chris, that was a pretty nice defensive stand.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought first down really set the tone for that entire series.
Well, web browser search is totally unhelpful. It goes on and on to me about what Breast Cancer Awareness Month is, but it doesn't actually tell me when it is.
Oh.
And it's just like, I want to know when, man. I don't care about what it is. I'm pretty sure I already know about what it is. I want to know when.
They'll take over at the 20.
Search results are so dumb.
Yeah.
First down.
No, these guys are a 3-4 team.
That could spell trouble for us.
Mendenhall.
Now that time, he just broke off the blocker there. Nothing we could do about that.
And the result is one of the league's best attacks, and the leader is, of course, a future Hall of Fame player, wide receiver Hines out of Georgia, that shows no signs of slowing down.
Yeah, and what's amazing about Hines Ward is that with all of his success, he still prides himself on catching the toughest balls in the toughest situations, and perhaps the greatest blocking wide receiver the game has ever seen.
And Chrissy is definitely primed to be a performer to watch in this one. Here comes the defensive unit, which is a group that is steadily improving and is anchored by defensive end Mario Williams out of NC State.
Well, they got 4 linemen out there now. Maybe we can run.
Who is great off the ball.
And the pressure on guys who are
Well, in that last play, they were blitzing that outside guy, right? And there was nobody left to block him, so that's why he stopped you there.
Not only lived up to expectations, but
Well, you know what screwed this play up, huh? Take a look at this replay if we can take a look at it. I have no idea how to look at a replay. Maybe it's not option yet. Alright, it's our left tackle's fault. Let's see if we got this now. We got this? Alright, it's our left tackle's fault entirely. He actually just ignores that guy.
Yeah.
Alright, so there is somebody out there who is supposed to be blocking him, but instead he wants to go block the nickelback. So, nothing to be done about it.
Nope. And you know what? That nickel back is far enough away that he wouldn't have been a factor in the play anyway. It's 4th down, you got to punt.
I know, but I don't want to use their stupid play selection crap.
It is so tough on your defense. A lot of times 3 and outs translates to points against your team and a tired defense.
It is so hard to get max power in this one.
He angles it out of bounds at the 50.
Wow. That was a terrible punt.
Yeah, it was. Oh well. Tough shit.
They'll start at the 50. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Schaub will hand it off. And he's tackled right around the 48-yard line by Hoke. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. They spot it at the 48.
You know, I might have to start motioning a tight end over to try to block those stupid wide guys.
They go with the toss.
I don't know. I mean,
You can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking.
you know, again, it's Madden, right? You don't know what they're doing or why.
One big man against another
When,
big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
For some reason, a guy just doesn't get blocked when he should be.
Throws to his right.
Oh, there we go. See, that was a great punt after all.
Running strong.
Well,
Wow, he closed on the ball quickly and came up with the interception.
Yeah, he took a risk going for the ball there because he didn't have any help behind him. But when you're that good at closing and attacking the ball, you can certainly afford to gamble occasionally.
And it's amazing what talent will let you get away with.
so you just have to watch for that guy on the left there, eh?
Well, there's really nothing I can do about it. Either he gets blocked or he hits me into the backfield.
We got blocked that time.
Mendenhall takes the give. Wrestled down around the 17-yard line.
They're just trying to encourage you to pass.
First down and 10.
You know, on that opening series, they figured, well, you know what? If we stop him for a loss a couple of times, then maybe he'll pass, and then we'll have him, right?
Here's a halfback.
There, that actually worked out.
Yeah.
Was there to bring him down.
So we're adding a little bit of depth to our dive play.
Yeah, look at the replay here, though. Like, was that actually what made the difference?
Yep.
Yep, he blocked that guy.
And then everybody else's angles were crap.
Yeah.
But here I think we got to rely on the left tackle. They got this tight line thing going on.
Yep.
Roethlisberger, hands off.
Well, and we got our touchdown.
So with that, they took advantage of the interception and added points to the board.
You look at that. That's another touchdown pass for Roethlisberger.
Huh. Yeah.
Swisham is good on the point after. Pittsburgh is up 7. Swisham gets ready to kick it away. Jones is deep, looking to return the kickoff.
Yeah, the slower kick meter in this game really throws you off. Yeah, see, every time I get blocked, it switches players on me, and I don't want to switch players. I just want to, like, engage my blocker and, like, do something.
That's weird.
The game just kind of auto-does things, and it's just like, fuck off, you know?
Yeah, don't need you to do
They'll
that.
go to work at the 17. And we'll have a first down and 10. Schaub with the give. And he makes it out to maybe the 19-yard line. Lamar Woodley was there to bring him down. It's now 2nd and 9. Ball on the 19-yard line.
They sure get a lot of these single back big sets out here, eh?
The quarterback had no
Now, that might be what they like. I don't know.
Raw determination by
As a
the
team?
defender to get into the backfield.
Yeah, not a lot of pretense on that play, huh? He is so strong, it seems like he can bulldoze through the...
Yeah, and the halfback kind of stood there and went, "Durr."
Yep.
They need to find a way to double team him if they ever hope
Hey, man,
to
he
keep
was
him off
practicing
their
his
quarterback.
foot drills,
And that
right?
opens up room for other defenders.
Yeah, exactly, and that's another reason why he's so dangerous. You need two guys to shut him down, which allows one of the other defenders to get after the quarterback unblocked.
Steps and throws to the left side.
Oh, wow, look at that. Almost got an interception there, too.
The defender
Bad
gets
things
a handoff
happen when you go to the air.
bring up
Yeah.
4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick.
Battery
on
for
third
controller
down.
1 is
You have
low.
to have a
Wow, well, I
conversion.
guess when I take Eck over here, I'm going to have to plug it in for a little while.
The Texans are lining up to punt this one away.
Shouldn't be too hard anyways.
Signals for the fair catch.
Since I'll probably run the ball a whole bunch. There. Oh, it actually paused the game when I plugged it in.
Yeah.
It's 1st and 10.
I guess we haven't charged the controller since we started this series.
No?
No.
Wow, look at that, eh? Just
weaving around.
Yep.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way
Yeah.
to stop an offense if you
I'm just really setting up that play action.
Yep, setting it up and setting it up and setting it up and setting it up forever.
Oh, somebody actually got through on the right side that time. Blocking broke down.
But see, eventually they're going to keep going. Yeah, they're going to pass now finally, right? And then when you don't, it screws them up.
It really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Our fullback couldn't hold on to that one.
The 27-yard line. Brian Cushing was there for the stop.
You actually have to think about your play selection here.
Yeah, well, do I do with the stretch? Do I do the dive play?
Spotted at the 27.
Also, I figured I'd get my subs getting going because Mendenhall was starting to get tired.
Yeah, well, he's still in there now.
Yeah, well, that's okay, though. Wow, that is a very zoomed-out camera angle that we got there.
Was there to bring him down.
I guess that's a disadvantage of that motion control there.
Rugby scrums there, a lot of big
It actually makes it harder to run.
and nowhere for the running back to go.
I think we made that.
And he makes it. So that will make the score the Steelers 10, the Texans nothing. Sweesham is ready to kick this one off. Jones stands back to field the kick.
Yeah, I don't know why it changed players there. It just suddenly changed players there and I dove, and I don't know why I didn't do anything.
Yeah, it seems to only happen on your kickoff coverage.
Yeah, it just, weird things happen on the kickoff coverage.
The offense will start at the 22. First down, 10 to go.
I might have to search and see if I have a longer cable for us.
Well, that's okay. We'll be all right here.
Brings up second down and 5. He takes a hard hit as he throws.
Oh, you almost got a sack there again.
Quarterback's a pretty tough guy, but when you see those big guys running at you, it makes all the difference in the world.
It's a 3rd and 5 situation. Dumps it out left.
Oh, there. They got a first down.
Yeah, those crossing routes over the middle, right?
Yep.
39-yard line.
Well, I got cut blocked when I was trying to come through the gap there in the middle, too, eh?
From their own 39-yard line. Hands it to the back. The stop was made by James Harrison. They pick up 2 yards. On their own 41-yard line. Avoids a sack.
Wow.
By getting it off as he's hit.
Wouldn't that have been something if that had also been an interception?
Big guy was giving him a whack just as he let that one go. He was really
Yeah, that hit him right in the
that
chest.
That brings up another 3rd down attempt.
Oh, well, got him, almost got him that time too. He seems to be able to get rid of the ball real quick whenever I try to sack him, right?
Yeah, that really could have been a fumble, too.
He's making some bad
Yep.
throws.
Hey, look, punt block man.
It's fourth down. The
Something you don't get in Madden
line up to
04.
punt.
Yeah, I miss punt block man.
And it calls for the fair catch.
All right.
Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 25.
Only there was a way to... Oh, there is a way to unzoom the camera after. Oh, somebody let go of their block. You know, maybe the Texans have a pretty good defensive line, too. You never know.
Well, I remember J.J. Watt. He was like a superstar player back then, right?
Ball is on their own 26.
Wish I'd called the stretch here, because I can't audible to the stretch. And I can't choose my audibles.
Give to the tailback. And the tackle was made by Brian Cushing. They pick up a chunk of about 6 yards. Third down now. They'll need about 3 yards to convert for a new set of downs.
Well, maybe the stretch will work here. They got everybody shifted the wrong way. Nope.
Off to the right.
Oh, I broke the tackle, and then it didn't matter.
Didn't get back to the line.
Yeah, probably should have stuck with the dive play.
Yeah, probably. Bad things happen when you run to the outside.
And trying to get in the backfield.
Was he actually going to pick that up? Wow.
Yeah, he tried to.
Takes it at the 25. The stop was made by number 29.
That's brave.
He had some huge hang time. By the time that he could field it, the coverage team was already...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he would do, why he made the decision to pick that up at all whatsoever.
Yeah, that just doesn't seem like a good idea.
Going up top. The ball is tipped away.
Yeah, you know, if the defensive back has a chance to try to high point catch that, maybe you shouldn't throw it.
Yeah, because that's all that happened there is the defender just dropped it afterwards, right?
Second down and 7 yards to go. Pass is short right side. And he's knocked out at the 34. Gain of 9.
Well, we'll have to see what they do on third down here then.
Crap.
So that'll bring up third down. Just a couple of inches away from picking up this first down.
I guess we're doing this.
They'll throw for the first.
There, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, you'll get a sack there.
Actually, I'm not sure I get credit for that because I think he somehow pulled out of it.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes...
I think that was Mr. Hampton that came in and finished that one off for me.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Our score here, the Steelers, 10. The Texans, nothing.
Well, we're leading.
And welcome back to Houston.
I find it surprising that play selection on third down and short.
Yeah, it's almost like classic Madden play selection.
Brown
Boy, you know what? This guy just feels like he's running in mud.
There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
They'll take over at the 39-yard line. First down and 10. Inside handoff.
Run the dive play.
Yep, that's a good start.
6-yard line. By Smith. Second down, and they're going to need just about 3 yards to pick up the first.
We're going to need to run the dive play to pick up the first.
Yep.
Leftwich with the give.
I'm just going to keep running.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
They'll get the call again.
Fullback, why are you turning around? Keep running up that gap, man.
They have a lot of extra people coming in up in the middle all the time, right? Like those linebackers in the middle. I noticed that they, as soon as you snap the ball, they charge toward the line almost every time, right? Yeah, it's like they're blitzing the inside linebackers every play, right?
Yeah, well, they basically are. Not that it matters to me, though. I'm not going to change my play selection at all. Especially since we already have the lead anyways.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't suggesting it. I was just saying that that's seems to be what they're doing. See, and when they play more passive in the middle, they can't stop you, right?
Yeah, although I think their middle linebacker there is a bigger guy. He has like a number 90 whatever number. So he's probably like a converted defensive end or something. Well, the one guy went right, so I went left, and there was just no room in either way.
No.
But we can bring Mendenhall back out.
Second down and 9.
Look at that, just ran right through that tackle, eh?
Yep. Uh-oh, but Mendenhall got hurt.
Looks like he's a bit shaken up on that one. Pittsburgh trying to go up by 3 scores.
We might have to get a halfback out of free agency now.
Well, it depends on whether or not he's seriously hurt, right?
They'll go with the run once again. Not much, maybe 2 yards on the carry.
Well, 2 yards means maybe we can fullback dive now.
The defense is backed up against their own end zone.
Yeah, what the hell, we'll try it anyways. I'm sure it'll work out fine.
Yep, it's a touchdown.
That's one of those plays that everybody on the field knew what was about to happen. You bring in the fullback, you hand him the football, here he comes. See if you could stop him. That time they could not.
Yeah, if we get enough injuries at halfback, we can just start running fullback dives.
Yeah.
Injury, re-injury risk high. We'll substitute Redmond. And actually, I probably want to go in the depth chart there and...
Yeah, maybe...
Because that way I can still cycle between 2 running backs as well. We'll take Mendenhall, and we'll replace him with Batch. Maybe we'll take Redmond and go like that. So we can have Redmond and Batch now.
Well, Batch did okay in preseason,
Yeah,
right?
he did. He's about the same as Mendenhall, actually, except less good. I think the main thing is he can't... he's less reliable.
And he adds the point after. Sean Schweesom will be kicking off. Jones is back.
I wonder if
receive the
most
kick.
people just choose kickoff middle, and that's why they give you that odd camera angle.
I don't know. I know you're picking kickoff left just mainly out of habit.
That's right, yep.
At the 17.
See, then it
Because-
didn't switch my player that time. I don't know why.
Because oddly enough, in Madden 05, when you are covering kicks, most of your defensive players on special teams are on the left side of your formation, right? So your better tacklers and stuff are actually there to cover the kickoffs if you kick it to the left all the time.
Was there to bring
Yeah.
him down.
Whereas if you kick it to the right, then you've got wide receivers and stuff running down there to try and make tackles, which is less good.
Schaub with the pitch. He fights forward to around the 29. James Harrison was there for the stop.
1 yard gain on the play.
Flips it out short to his left. James Harrison was there to bring it
Well,
down.
they didn't make it there.
Yeah, they motioned the halfback out of the backfield so it was empty, right?
That time they controlled the line of scrimmage and didn't allow that extra yardage.
But I guess we'll pick punt block man since we have the chance to this time.
Brown fields it at the 29.
Oh, well, I got a 3-yard return.
They've gotten a little better return out of him there.
He hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Well, I also don't know how to return punts very well either.
I don't think it really matters. Oh, look, I can do that without undoing my motion.
Yep.
Redmond
They made a singular improvement.
gets to about the 34. Mario Williams.
Actually,
I don't know.
on defense, the pre-snap player change switch, I like that too. That's actually a good feature in this game. You know, because you don't have to madly click a button to cycle through players until you get to the one that you want.
Yep.
Hit and drop behind the line.
Well, I think the fullback just missed that guy.
Tracks him down, wraps him up for the tackle. It's number 5 on the day.
Maybe we give Batch a try.
Well, they'll be putting some kind of pass defense out here anyway now.
The run plays always work better when Big Ben is out there, right?
Do they?
Oh, God damn it. I don't want to do that. Why are you doing that? Right analog stick. Stop.
The give to the tailback.
Oh, look
It
at
worked
that.
out anyways. God
Batch
damn.
fights for the extra yards.
Down on that play, and they end up giving up
Yeah,
the
I did not call any of those
Yeah,
formation audibles or
you
shifts
ended
or
up-
anything.
Yeah, you ended up going to an offset eye dive that time.
Yeah, I have no idea. All I wanted to do was motion the tight end over, but the right analog stick was acting up again.
Well, there's another one that you can add to your repertoire, the offset eye dive.
If only I understood how to do that audible on demand. Oh, we got a fumble.
Houston falls on it and they have the turnover.
Well, maybe we challenge
the
that
fumble,
one.
you might
Yep.
as well.
Might as well. Coaching options. Challenge play.
Be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
Mike Tomlin disagrees with the call, so he's going to challenge it.
Yeah,
You know
I
what?
don't think
That
that's a
might be-
fumble.
That might be a good challenge, yeah.
Yeah.
That big crowd there, when it actually happened, I couldn't see a thing. I'm just challenging based on speculation, right?
Yeah, well, you just more or less assume that the...
Yeah, I just assume that it's not a fumble and that they incorrectly allow it to just continue.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
Yep, there you go.
All right.
You know, it's just not easy to see when the runner is down. And that time, the officials took their time, able to take a second look, and they got it right.
No fumble.
Here's a halfback. And he's tackled at about the 49-yard line by number 29.
Well, what do you think? You're going to try the dive play? Looks like a
Yep.
pretty widely spaced line there.
We're going to try the dive play.
Redmond on the give. And the tackle was made by Brian
We're
Cushing.
going to motion the tight end back because I didn't like the way that looked after.
Yeah, it basically just added another defender in the direction you were looking to run, right?
Well, it's hard to tell sometimes, right? Because sometimes they're playing man coverage and sometimes they're not.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing. It's a lot much more difficult to read what they're doing, eh?
Leftwich
Wow.
with the give. The stop was made by Brian Cushing.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
There's never going to be any play action. If I've tried play action, I'd probably get sacked.
Probably.
Redmond on the run.
A couple broken tackles there.
Around
Yep.
the 21-yard line by number 29.
Are they running man coverage? Nope. See that left guard there wanted to block that safety for a minute. Did you see that?
Yep.
On the ground.
It's like, don't you dare block that safety. You got to block somebody within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage first.
Yep.
By Barber.
We just reached a 2-minute warning.
Yep. Well, that's okay. It gave Redmond time to rest up there again.
Well, they just snuck one guy down in the gap there.
Redmond takes the give. He gets to about the 5. Jason
I think that's all right,
was
because
there
what we're going to
bring it
do is we're
down.
going to run the dive play. And then we're going to run the clock. Man coverage? Nope.
Or else it's one of those ones where instead of locking, they just trade.
Yeah, who really knows?
Redmond gets it on the inside.
A little second effort, and then he gets.
Yep.
That's a big-time run right there. Pretty moves by the halfback.
Yeah, look at all those moves that he makes, man. It's all about those moves.
Yep.
Actually, I was running into the fullback. But he blocked somebody in his defense, so... Or he actually blocked that guy, so in his defense.
You have to have a good fullback if you're running the dives as successfully as you are anyway. He must be a good player.
Well, he'll probably be, because they improve every single game based on their performance, right? And he's been hot for like every single game so far, so he's probably going to be like 99 overall at the end of this season. Imagine that.
Well, most other teams are phasing out the fullback position, but not the Steelers.
That's right. Not even close.
Arnaz Battle was there for the stop.
Yeah, this is pretty convenient, actually, to switch players.
Looks left. Here's a short pass. He's tackled right around the 40-yard line by Clark. Checks down to the short pass. And the tackle was made.
Oh, look at that. See, we're inside 2 minutes and suddenly they're completing every pass they throw, right?
7. Short throw to the right.
Right? Every pass they completed or they throw is completed now.
Yep.
Oh, shotgun tight. They have that one in this version of the game too.
Has a man to his right. Lamar Woodley was there.
Not that we'll ever line up in it.
Number 19 gained 7 yards with the catch. He's searching for a receiver.
A missed chance to make a big play there. He seemed to get a little too excited and just made a really poor throw.
They'll throw for the first.
No, they won't.
They'll try, but they'll fail.
So what are they doing on 4th down and 3? The hell's this?
It looks like they're going for it.
Has a man short to his left.
Yeah, I didn't want to play that zone defense.
Well, that's okay. It
You got
worked
the
for you
ball back.
anyways.
No, I backed out of it and called my own play again. Man under 2.
Ah, of course.
Well, because you play that zone defense and the next
And then
thing
they
you know,
make the first down.
they've got a long bomb going down the sideline with only a single player covering it, right?
Yep.
That's a setup. You don't want to do that.
Well, I'm sure they had your best interests at heart.
I'm sure they didn't, actually.
Leftwich with the give. Brian Cushing.
Well, I think
well.
I'm just going to let the clock run out
Yeah,
here.
you can let the clock run out here, and I think we're doing well.
Yeah, we're far enough ahead. We don't got to worry about it.
And you're going to get the ball back in the second half again anyway.
Very dominant first half as we head to the locker rooms. Our score is the Steelers, 24.
Yeah, and I saw the breast cancer ribbons on the field, too, so it's a breast cancer thing.
Yeah, it probably is. They included that in the game, too. It's too bad they didn't include some good gameplay.
Yeah, really.
Anyway, it must be time for the halftime stretch.
Indeed it is. And we're back. And we were looking at player performance here, and let's see here. I guess Batch covers the ball and braces for all hits, which is interesting. Their tight end drops open passes. Oh, I feel so bad for that guy. But, yeah, Redmond's on a hot streak. Our fullback's on a hot streak. Our left guard's on a hot streak. Our center's on a hot streak. Our right guard's on a hot streak.
Yeah, basically everybody involved in the running game up the middle.
Yeah. Well, I guess you've got to do the kick return honors here, yeah.
Duties, okay.
It looks like we're just about ready for the second half kickoff.
And the controller is charged again too now.
Yep.
Or at least according to the controller.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've seen this alignment before.
Yeah. It seems like it's a commonly used one that almost every team we've played uses.
Yeah, and that was the cornerback on the right, I think, that ran me down from behind.
Had some success in the first half with that, and now it looks like all that running is really taking its toll on the defense.
All that running is taking its toll on the defense?
Is that so?
You think so?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Redmond, the ball carrier. Surges ahead to about the 48-yard line. J.J. Watt was there for the stop.
Well, they can't all be excellent games.
No, you're just setting them up for that run up the middle, right?
Yeah, that's right. No, that play-action pass that I might mythically throw one day.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing that we got going on here.
That almost looks like a man coverage where they just traded, eh?
Wow. You know, fullback, you really didn't follow up on that guy.
Any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Well, we'll keep doing this, though, because it runs the clock.
Yep.
Oh, we got Mendenhall in there. Apparently he's still the third down running back.
Oh.
Mendenhall gets it on the inside.
We're going to have to fix
was,
that.
Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
No, we want third down running back.
Yeah, there. Yeah, because you don't want to re-injure him, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you're kicking it away now.
Even though I'm going to choose max cover punt anyways. Oh, it just needed to stop 1 yard closer.
Yep. Oh, well.
Just one more.
That's okay.
Foster on the inside handoff. He's wrestled down Around the 25-yard line by Kissel. Dumps it out right. The stop was made by Lawrence Timmons.
Uh-oh. Looks like we're on the victimized end of injuries in this game.
Yeah.
Foster on the handoff. And the tackle was made by James Ferrier.
Sometimes when you get it back with this kind of talent, it can be so difficult to get him on the ground.
Has a man to his right. James Ferrier was there to bring him down. Jones caught that one for a gain of 6. Here's a halfback.
Oh, trying to break a long one.
There for the stop.
Yeah, the offensive
They're taking a page out of our book.
They
Yep.
created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
And a big opening up the middle. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Gains 9.
That time, in spite of my control inputs, the line didn't do what I told it to, eh?
Weird.
Yeah. I wonder if they all got basically suctioned into, something, right?
Into run blocking?
Well, yeah, pretty much.
That does happen sometimes.
Because they all angled in the opposite direction to where I told them to go, right?
Yep.
He's going to his right. Throws.
That was a very passive play from the cornerback. This is starting to smell like a destined drive.
And so far in this one, as you can see, this player has been the impact performer of the game so far.
You use the word so far quite a bit there. So far.
Toss.
Well, that was a pretty big hit.
Down right around the 18-yard line by Clark. Ward gets a carry right side.
Yeah, it looks like they're determined to press the running game now. Maybe because they had such piss-poor passing in the first half.
Yeah, I don't know.
Either that or they really want to set up that play action.
Ward on the right side.
Good thing I switched those linebackers over, eh?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers. It really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Looks right.
Wow, considering that's supposed to be man coverage, that guy was totally uncovered.
Yeah, and where was the deep zone guy?
Goes for a huge
I don't know. We'll have to see what happened here because I don't understand that one.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know how to work these controls, but that's man coverage, right? So, you know, like this is not a zone defense. I did not call a zone defense. It's like these guys here.
They traded.
Yeah, like what
For
are they
some
doing?
reason.
They're all looking really confused. And why would you trade
To a
from
guy across the field.
Like this guy's already, he's closer to this guy, right?
Yeah, he should just stick with his guy.
Yeah. And then the safety looked like he just sort of bounced around and didn't know what he was doing either.
Yeah, they just scripted that one.
Yeah.
Let's be real. That was a destined drive.
Oh, now they're what? They're going to go after, they're going to go for it now?
They're going for 2.
The safety has your back on a play like that.
And that can't make the safety too happy, putting them on an island out there.
Yeah, I guess, but it really kind of goes with the territory when you have an aggressive corner. I think most of the time a safety can respect that.
Throws to his right. Has it on the sideline, but was he inbounds? The officials will huddle. So after conferring, they give him the catch.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah,
job.
whatever.
Able to get it in for 2.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they...
I don't know. I didn't do anything different than what I normally do. It's just that for some reason, this time around, they just decided that it was going to work for him, I guess.
McCain was there to bring him down.
No, that's okay. We're still ahead by lots.
Oh.
Leftwich hands it off straight ahead. 5 on the run.
Well, that's a decent result.
Mhm.
And they'll run him again.
See, that free guy somehow manages to come all the way around from the edge to stop a run up the middle, right?
Yeah, it's very frustrating.
Yeah, because as far as I can tell from how far away he is, he shouldn't be able to do that, even if nobody blocks him.
Fullback. That was the fullback's fault. If you take a look at that. Alright. Where's the obvious gap? Right?
Yeah.
I think it's, if I can actually get this stupid thing to work. Right? The gap is right here. And fullback should run up that way because there's no way I'm going to be able to cut to the right in order to be able to avoid this guy.
Yeah.
But fullback decides to run that way instead, and he's locked on to this guy, who is not going to be the guy making the stop on this play. I don't know. That was just it's a scripted thing. They're going to get 14 points in this game. 15 points.
I don't know, that kind of depends on whether or not the offense continues to be suddenly unstoppable out of nowhere.
We'll take off at the
Right.
31. You would have to think that this is where they need to make something happen in order to get back into this one. Fires a laser down the middle.
All I know is I'm not doing anything different than I was before, and suddenly the outcome is different, right?
Yep.
For no apparent reason.
That's because they made a hidden thing called adjustments. It's not going to matter, though. Well, that was a very tightly covered pass. That was almost an interception.
Owen Daniels, now with 4 catches in the game. Takes a shot deep to the right.
That's out of bounds. Yeah.
That's severely out of bounds.
Will bring up second down. Looking for a big gain down the middle.
Wow. How do you catch that? Like, really?
And he's tackled.
Unfortunately, the linebacker doesn't try to jump up and get it either. Well, but the clock is still running.
Oh, look at that. As soon as I let go of him, he moves back. So I can't even position these guys in a more advantageous spot, right? It's just like in Madden 05 where you unless you maintain control of that play, you can only position one player in a specific spot manually at a time, right?
Yep.
Because a lot of this, what's happening too, is if that interior lineman that I wanted to control there, or at least position, if he gets a fast enough start, then we can crash around the end, right?
Here's another funny thing too, is it only happens with linemen, right? You can do it, you can position linebackers wherever the hell you want. Multiple linebackers, they won't run back. But linemen will.
Yeah.
And that's been a thing ever since Madden 05, and was it a thing in Madden 04? I don't recall.
Yeah, I don't remember whether it was in Madden 04 or not. I know in Madden 03, you could position multiple linemen, right?
Yeah. Instead of fixing their offensive line blocking, they just decided they were gonna make offensive or defensive pass rush weak. Oh, how does he catch that?
Yeah, that shouldn't have been a catch.
James Ferrier was there to bring him down.
That was a lame duck, too.
Short throw to the left.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. I'm powerless, right?
Yeah.
The Texans take it.
What's this? Now they're gonna go for two again?
Yep.
Got open on that play, and the defense just seemed to kind of let
I think they're trying to take away our field goal advantage.
It ended up an easy touchdown.
Runs it in for two.
Yeah, that time though, that game plan thing, whatever the hell that is, screwed me up because I'm used to using a particular button to back out, and that button seems to be the OK proceed button in this one, right?
Yeah.
Because I would have backed out and chosen something different if I'd have had time there.
Well, it's all right.
Leftwich with the give. And the tackle was made by Brooks Reed.
Well, not as good of a gain as I would have liked there. But I didn't, I kind of ran into the back of my own fullback there. It's kind of half my fault on that one. Come on, block the guy in the middle.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that. Not just
Yeah, it's like suddenly they're just not executing properly anymore, right?
That's really what it is. Alright, they don't block the guy in the middle. Oh.
End of the third quarter.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't like the way that looked anyways.
And that'll bring this quarter to an end, and our score is 24-16. The Steelers have a one-touchdown lead and the ball as we start the final quarter. They hand it off. The stop was made by Mario Williams.
That's the kind of run we need.
Like the containment just
Yep.
broke down on that one, and they end up giving up the first.
Defense is all about gap control. All you have to do is maintain your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that.
Wow, that blocking line is really stretched out weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
it to the back.
I just decided I wanted to run it to that side with all the tight ends on that side because the defensive line gap was kind of slanted one way versus another.
A
Yeah.
little bit better than maybe what they did in the first half when that defense was fresh and really flying around out there.
There you go.
He's got room.
That guy would get out of your way.
He's looking for a burst of speed.
There we go. Oh, man.
And they weren't going
See,
to allow their opponents
I have also the thing that kind of makes me scratch my head a little bit about how things have been working for me in this game is that in the first 3 games I didn't give up a touchdown at all.
Yeah.
And in the first half I was completely, like shutting these guys down, and now suddenly they're not doing anything different than they were before, but they're being successful at it for some reason. Like,
Yeah, well, they threw
why?
a ball into double coverage and got a catch.
Yeah.
All right.
And he adds the point after. So, with over
And it was a
13
lame
minutes
duck ball,
remaining in the
too.
fourth quarter, the score,
That could have just as easily been an interception itself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just more for my case where I say I'm a spectator, right? I'm calling a play, I'm playing around with a defensive lineman, but really, I'm just basically watching the play unfold automatically, right?
Yep.
I'm not actually doing anything to really affect the outcome of it. Okay, well, I'm going to cheat this guy over one then.
hit as he throws.
Yeah.
And this quarterback's a pretty tough guy, but when you see those big guys running at you, it makes all the difference in the world.
Yeah, that seems to be working.
No, there we go.
Intercepted.
You see,
Not going to
instead
get any
of,
run after that.
yeah, that's okay. Instead of,
Down. The
like,
Steelers.
oh fuck, what are we doing here? Instant replay. Okay, so instead of controlling this guy like I usually do, I've controlled this guy and cheated him over one.
Yep.
And I figured if I could engage the guard, because it seems like this interior guy in blue here has been getting a slow start off the snap.
Yep.
And that's one of the reasons why I can't get any pressure, right? I think I just blew a timeout for you too, because button fuckery, right?
Oh, well.
Taking it away twice on interceptions in this ball game.
And I'll say it again, why change things for the sake of change? They could have left the control layout the same.
You know,
as
I gotta
it was.
say, actually, in software development in general, change for the sake of change is like a huge problem anyways.
Yeah.
Like, for anybody who's used a web browser in, like, the last, like, decade, we've changed the HTML web page standard, like, 3 times. Alright? First there was HTML 3.2, and then there was HTML 4, and then they came out with HTML 4.01, which I guess was kind of the same, and walk off right stick. Stop that. And now we're on HTML5, and, you know, they remove a bunch of shit in each release and add a bunch of shit. But really, there's no reason to remove features. Don't remove features once they're in. Especially if people rely on those features. And I guess you could say the same for Madden, right? The create a play thing, right?
Yeah.
You know, don't remove features once they're in.
Well,
Or the ability to call audibles with a custom playbook.
yeah. Or just even instead of changing the controls completely around, leave the controls the way they were.
I'm still having problems with this right stick.
Yeah.
That's what that is. We'll just
Might
kind
have
of...
to dig up a different controller or something for the next time.
Yeah. Well, I kind of jimmied it back and forth, and we'll see if that fixes it. When it starts to screw up your run game, that's when we have a problem. Although I guess we're still making clock tick. And we got 4 yards on that somehow.
Roethlisberger hands it off. Brian Cushing was there to bring him down. Number 35.
Oh, we made another first down. That's more time burned off the clock.
Sean Cody.
And as a play caller, when you see a successful running play like that, it makes you a little more confident to call it the next time.
And the next time. And the next time.
And the next time.
Yeah. And so on.
Yeah, I gotta unzoom that camera or else running is super awkward. Oh, the tight end on that side didn't make any help on that side that time.
No.
I wonder what happened there. What made that breakdown? Because we outnumbered him.
Well, he did block.
The left tackle just didn't get his guy.
Yeah, the left tackle didn't get his guy. But I think, like I said, I think a lot of this is totally random. Right?
Yeah, probably.
No solid rhyme or reason for it. Well, you're running it reversed, are you?
Yeah, well, there's a bigger gap between the defensive end and defensive tackle on this side. Not that it mattered.
Was there for the stop.
And they really ran right into the blitz.
That's basically the logic I use when I do choose to reverse a play is, where's the bigger gap? Is it on the defensive? Is it on the left or is it on the right? Because these linemen don't line up in the exact same position every time, too. There's a little bit of variance. And that's what I'm looking at to make these decisions.
Number 35 gets another handoff.
Well, that's all right. I guess we'll kick a field goal.
Yeah.
Was there to bring him down.
Oh, they didn't let you hold the button.
The kick is
Apparently not.
good.
Oh well, we still got points.
So after that kick, the score is now the Steelers 34, the Texans 16.
Yeah, if the Texans keep doing what they're doing, then I might score 40 some odd points this game.
Collects it at the 7. He lost it.
Well.
Scoops it, and he's still on his feet.
Huh. I guess you're back on offense again.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to move after that one.
But you have to expect that on kick returns because you have guys flying 100 miles per hour in both directions.
Oh, they're going to challenge it.
Gary Kubiak disagrees with the call, so he's going to challenge it.
There's a challenge on the field. The ruling will be reviewed.
Yeah, that might not have been a fumble.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, now they're just doing it when he's already on the ground. It's like, what?
Yeah, look at that. How the guy who recovers it teleports it to his left hand, eh?
Yeah, well, you know, it wouldn't be Madden without such things. Thought it might be. It looked like his back hit the ground.
You know, it's just not easy to see when the runner is down, and that time the officials took their time, able to take a second look, and they got it right.
Dumps it out left. James Ferrier was there for the stop.
Okay, now we're going to play hurry up, are we?
He really sold the run, and he never gave the defense a chance to
He wouldn't move over for me.
Short pass to his left. Knocked out of bounds at the 30. Foster made the catch for a gain of 6. They'll throw for the first. Flips it out short to his left. Ike Taylor was there to bring him down.
Yeah, that's one if you study this team on tape.
Well, at least the tackle was made, and, you know, the more they want to dink and dunk you down the field, the more the clock is going to run.
All I'm doing is just playing a delaying game here.
Short throw to the right. Leaping for it, and makes the catch. They're going to say he came down with it.
Really nice.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal 4-yard play.
Yep, it sure was.
Little finesse.
They'll hurry back to the line.
Oh, they ruled him out of bounds on that one.
Yeah, did they?
Yeah. Oh, no, maybe not.
Throws it over the middle of the field.
They're probably going to score on this one, too. I'm just going to try and make them take as long as possible.
By McFadden.
Yeah, and then you can put out your onside kick return.
Has a man short to his left. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass.
Okay, we don't really need to see that again. It's okay. There, see, that worked.
Yep. And that keeps the clock running. Yeah, I'm surprised that he didn't get it away there when he's had situations where he's totally wound up way less than that.
Yeah, like I said, I think some of this is completely random, right? It's a dice roll.
He's looking towards the left side. Ike Taylor was there for the stop. That's now his third reception of the drive. It appears he's found a favorite target.
You know, this receiver is just one of those guys that you want to keep busy. Some guys only want to try and catch the deep balls or the big plays. Other guys want to catch a lot of balls. This is one of those guys. He gets into a rhythm, and he can beat you.
Fires a laser down the middle.
Well, they're going to turn it over on downs there.
Harrison was there to bring him down.
I think. Yep, it's your ball.
All right.
You better pause it if you're not going to do something. You got 10, 8, 7, 6.
We'll be fine.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. The stop was made by Brooks Reed. Just about 3 yards there.
You want to sub out your linebacker?
Sure.
He's terrible, but we're at the end of the game. No point in getting another re-injury, right?
Yeah, well, hopefully you'll be able to maintain possession for the rest of this game anyway.
Yeah, we're going to take it this way.
He's tackled at about the 47-yard line by Smith.
See, they got the blitz coming from the right, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I just couldn't squeeze through that gap. Now, how many times have I squeezed through a gap like that before?
Yeah, I know.
But I couldn't squeeze through that one.
Oh well. You should be able to run the clock almost down to 2 minutes.
You know, maybe I can even do that with the sky-high punt here.
And calls for the fair catch.
Oh, it's an inside the 20 punt at least, too.
Yep, that was all right. Nothing wrong with that at all. Well, got somebody loose there that time.
Yep.
Records his 10th sack of the year. He's really been something.
All right, Kidman got him again.
Wow, that was almost a safety.
Yeah, it took forever for him to get there, too. Like, I don't know why...
Passes out to his right.
Oh, look at this shit. Wow, unbelievable.
Running strong downfield.
Yeah, ridiculous.
That's stupid.
Yeah, on the short crossing route, no less.
Yeah.
Wrestled down.
Defensively, they just haven't made the proper adjustment yet.
Yeah,
As the
that's
offense
stupid.
continues to use a 4-wide receiver set. Essentially, you've got to get out of that 34 defense because you're asking too much from your safeties and linebackers to cover those wideouts.
Throws it deep to the end zone. Makes the grab near the sideline, but no signal yet. It's ruled a catch.
Okay, so what's the deal? Is it a touchdown or what?
I think it's a touchdown. The game just had to think about it for a while there because it was playing all those animations on the sideline.
Oh.
It's okay. They're still too far behind, so it doesn't matter.
With just over a minute to go in regulation, the score is...
Okay, well,
I'd still bring out your onside kick.
I don't even know how to get out of this.
Press circle?
I'm trying, but nothing's happening.
No, you can't go up and down?
Nope.
Wow, it won't even let you go to an onside kick,
Yeah, that's
huh?
stupid.
They look like they're about to try the
I can't
onside kick
even
here, but I
audible
have
to
say,
it.
I don't think the return team looks ready. They appear to be lining up in a normal
Oh, well, that's okay.
formation. Low
Fuck it.
line drive kick. It's not going very
Yeah, I wonder if that's one of those cheesy scripted things too, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to explore that game situation thing and eliminate as much stuff from that as possible so that I can actually call my own plays.
Yeah,
Because that game
they
situation
actually
thing
force
is...
you to have a certain amount of that kind of thing set up. So, like for example,
Maybe in the game situation thing, then I'll just make sure onside return is the only option or
yeah,
something.
basically, yeah.
left witch, hands off.
Because that's stupid.
They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Man coverage? Yeah, man coverage this time.
Well, you can force them to use a timeout here by running it anyway, so...
Now, why does my guard want to double team that defensive tackle? I'd like it if he went and blocked someone else.
Yeah.
Inside handoff. Gets to about the 41. Sean Cody.
Now they got one timeout left.
Well, that's okay. We're going to run the ball anyways. Do we have man coverage? Nope. You know, this play never works when I reverse it.
Clock stopped, so you can snap the ball anytime.
No, we're just waiting, taking our sweet time here.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, now we're going to fumble it.
Well, you got it back, though. They just used their last timeout.
We don't want to give them any more chances of catching up at this stage of the game.
Again, he'll get the call.
It was just bound to happen there.
Maybe the 16-yard line. Brian Cushing was there for the stop.
I wonder if I can just kneel now.
I don't know. Do you even have the option to?
Do I have a quarterback kneel? I have a quarterback kneel.
Okay, I guess you could do kneel then.
Yeah, and then maybe my quarterback can get hit while I'm kneeling.
Yeah.
Oh, look, we brought out Roethlisberger for this one.
Yeah, so now in addition to negative passing yardage, he's going to have negative rushing yardage.
That's right, although I think he's done a couple of quarterback sneaks to make up for it.
Oh.
We usually bring him out for the quarterback sneaks because, you know, he makes those millions of dollars for that purpose, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to go helmet to helmet with a guy, you need to have insurance, right? Something bad might happen to you. But nothing bad will happen to the ball because bad things only happen when you go to the air.
Yep, that's right.
That's another pass-free game.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought that the offense in the second half for the AI was extremely cheesy in this one because you look at the behavior of the defensive players and they are all kind of running around in circles like they don't know what to do and they're not covering anybody.
Yep.
Like that's ridiculous.
It is, yeah.
But like I said, this game is all glitz and flash and no substance, right?
Yeah, it's a good looking game, except for, you know, some of the quirks where you have like teleporting balls or players with jerky animations. Funny that those types of problems didn't exist though in Madden 05.
Yeah.
Right? As much as they had like, you know, limitations of the hardware still back in Madden 05, they didn't have jerky animations or anything. Things just looked natural out there.
Oh well.
I think they tried to do too much, and then they're probably still trying to do too much, and the focus is entirely on graphics now. Right? This is like the complaint I had circa 2009 when the gaming industry was going downhill.
Well,
right?
and
everything became about graphics, graphics, graphics.
Well, the thing is, too, they want to have end zone celebrations and female referees with hair physics and, you know, stuff like that, right?
How about we get football right first?
Yeah, like, let's play football, right? And let's play football properly, not this garbage.
Oh well. Oh, I'd even just like if they hit the standard of Madden 05, because I thought Madden 05, like, I don't think I played proper football in Madden 05. I ran for 3,000 yards last season, but I still had to throw 2,000 yards of passes. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, there are still passing situations.
Well, you still have to mix your play calling up a little bit.
Yeah, this is a good key indicator of what's exactly wrong with this game.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I run the stat screen on this one.
Yeah,
don't
you
I?
run the stat screen.
Yeah, I run
on
the
this
stat
one.
screen because this one's got the stupidly complicated stat screen.
Yep, and it just frustrates me.
There was nothing wrong with the sub menu system before. But anyways, 41 minutes. I actually had less time of possession in this game. But I guess we did score a whole shitload of points.
Yep.
That's probably why it was easier to score. We had that one fumble. And player stats. We'll look at us first. Well, we don't have any passing stats. And, Redmond, Mendenhall, and Batch, Roethlisberger with his kneel, and Johnson. Yeah, look at that. Redmond and Mendenhall. Everybody had a good average. I bet you Batch is going to be on a hot streak now, too.
Well,
that's
why
a
not?
phenomenal performance for a running back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's in spite of the fact that I felt like things weren't going as well with him as they were with Redmond. Well, maybe that's why, because he was only getting 5 yards carry instead of 6.
Yeah.
No, we didn't throw any passes, and we didn't get any See, how could I run? How many run plays did I run this game? 32 plus 19, right? Well, I guess we'll go 31 plus 20, that's 51.
61, not including Roethlisberger's kneel down.
You know, how do I hand the ball off 61 times a game and get no pancake blocks?
Yeah, it's hard to figure.
And then defensively, we end up, I guess, you know, we'll sort through these. You know, it looks like everybody got an even amount of tackles. Almost the whole defense is on a hot streak.
Yeah. Well,
somehow.
The thing is, it doesn't make any sense is that last possession they had, where we actually backed them up their own 1 yard line, and then somehow or another they managed to put together, and that's the thing too, is that 2-minute drill is really cheap shit, right?
Yep.
Because professional football players on the defense are going to be aware that their opponent is using 2-minute drill.
Yep.
And they're going to rush to their positions. They're not going to be caught out of position.
Or jogging back to the line or whatever.
You know, the whole purpose of the 2-minute offense like that is not to
draw penalties. It's
draw
to create
penalties
confusion.
Or to create a broken play like what they got down that long pass play.
Yeah.
Because the reason that guy came so open is because all my players were still scrambling to get back into position after the last play, right?
Yeah.
That's garbage stuff, right? And but the purpose of the 2-minute offense is if you discover that you've got a mismatch out there, then you want to prevent the defense from changing personnel, right?
Yeah.
But they're still going to all be able to get into the right positions before the play starts, because it takes the offense guys just as long to line up as it would the defense guys, right?
Well, he managed for himself an 87.8 rating, which is a bit better than average.
Yeah, well, like I said, though, that was largely due to that cheese, right?
How many passes? He threw 42 passes.
I'm pretty sure...
Got sacked how many times?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that 69-yard pass wouldn't have happened if my defense had lined up properly before they snapped the ball, right?
Yep. They tried 15 rushing attempts. It's funny, too, because, you know, 3.5 and 3.7 yards, that's enough of a rushing attack that you can rely on it, right? Because if you can run for 3.4 yards a play, on average, then you're going to get a first down with 3 run plays.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And then receiving, they threw to Mr. Daniels there, who drops passes, wide open passes a lot.
Yeah, well, he's the guy who probably caught that long one, right?
He only dropped one.
Yeah. Well, I don't really care about those tendency things and all that kind of nonsense either, right?
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
That doesn't mean anything. They didn't need to have it in here.
They got a pancake block. Their wide receiver got a... That is like the least player you would expect to get a pancake block.
Yeah, really, eh?
Why don't we get pancake block? Why doesn't my fullback have... He's on a hot streak right now, and he's doing great out there. Why doesn't he have, like, a whole bunch of pancake blocks?
Yeah. Well, like I said, this game is trash, right? It's shovelware, basically.
Yep.
By the time they got to this point, they were just doing shovelware. They were doing whatever they had to do to churn out a new box every year, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Hey, can you tell where I was running on the field?
Yeah, right at that guy?
Yeah. His name isn't Brian Cushing, it's Charlie Clemens.
Yeah.
He got 5 tackles for a loss. I got tackled for a loss 8 times in this game. It's like Madden 05 out there.
Well, that's because they kept having that free rusher from the outside who seemed to be able to somehow make his way into the middle of the pack and stop you even though you're running up the middle, right?
Yep. Oh, okay, they have a different kicker for kickoffs and a different kicker for extra points.
Oh, okay.
That's what that is. And punting, their net average was the same as mine. Except our punter is apparently on a cold streak. Their returner is apparently on a cold streak. I don't know how a returner gets on a cold streak. But yeah, so there we go. And I still didn't, even with our lead starting halfback injured, I still didn't throw any passes, and we still ran the ball for 358 yards.
Yep, and scored 34 points.
Yeah, so there you go.
Well, I've had enough of this for another week.
Yes, the suffering is over, is it?
Yep.
Well, okay then. Until then, I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.